Friday again, Saturday, Sunday, whoop, it's Friday again. I'm out with the dog and he's dragging me over it. Come here, I've got to get my glasses off. Come here. Happy Friday, hope everyone's doing all right. It's early, it's about 20 past 9. It's early. Hang on a minute, dog's doing his business, got to clean that up first. Always clean up after your dogs, people. Wait. Juggling. Come up this way. He's only just started his walk, so he's still very, very excited. He calms down after about 5 minutes. Friday, weekend. I tell you what it is. I've been thinking about doing a vlog. I've only done one this week. Some people might say thank God for that. But last week I did 3. I don't want to vlog for the sake of vlogging. But I thought what I'd do is, if I've got something I think I want to say, then I'll do it. You know the crack, that's how it works. Well, I was working last night, spinning. The reason why I said to me 20 past 9 is early is because I got to bed about 2:30. I never used to go to bed at 2:30. This is my new life. So we're getting into the routine now of 2:30. Dog wakes up about 8, 8:15. Get a cup of coffee and then pretty much shower and out. Taking him out for his walk. Got a great little area I'm going to show you later anyway. Well, he takes me for a walk to start off with. But it was funny because last night the crowds change. The crowds constantly change on a week-to-week basis. Last night was definitely a changeover day. But it started off very, very quiet. You get a lot of people flying in early in the mornings or having to get up early to fly. And then they arrive. All the people on Wednesday we said goodbye to because we were going home on the Thursday. So Thursday tends to be a quiet night because people want to go out but they don't want to go out too late. It's the first day of the holiday. They've had a long day travelling, etc. However, last night we started seeing kids in the bar again. And that's because we're coming up to Easter holidays. But the funny thing is Easter was most probably it's about 8 days away, I think it was. Which shows to me that they're actually parents are taking their kids out of school, outside of school holidays. And it's like, that's still a thing over in the UK, isn't it? Where you can get fined and stuff, and it's frowned upon, and think of the kids' educations. Well, when I was a dad of kids of a young age, we got that as well. We didn't get the fines, but we got the threats and all this that'll affect the educations. And we were most probably the first wave of parents that were having to really to do this, take them out of the school, out of the holidays, take them out of school, out of holiday periods. I speak fast. Because the prices for the holidays just went extortionate in the holiday periods. So basically, every holiday we did, we took them out a week beforehand, every single time. The case study shows it'll affect the education, it'll affect the grades, or that's what they say. But the actual fact is I've got 2 daughters, 22 and 18. My 22-year-old came away with 9 GCSEs, 2 distinctions and 3 A-levels. And my youngest, who hated school by the way, she's come away with 9 GCSEs. If you're one of those parents now that you hear people having a go at you, don't worry about it. Seriously, don't worry about it, because it doesn't affect them. A week doesn't affect them. The thing about what used to make me laugh as well was the last week before the school holidays, the main school holidays, it was like bring your own games in anyway, because the teachers were on holiday. They were working out where they were trying to go. They almost were looking through, in my day, brochures, but now they'll be looking online where the next holiday's going to be. Now we've seen a pigeon, right? The pigeon hunter, watch. 2 pigeons, dog hunting. We'll stalk them. See the rules? In his lifetime, he has hunted down, I reckon, 350 pigeons. Not caught one. Worst pigeon hunter ever. If you need a pigeon hunter, don't ask my dog. Off for a wander around Callio. Every morning, this is the routine. This is what we have to. This is what we go through. It's quite funny actually because I don't actually see it as. I don't actually see it myself as exercise, so it's quite good that, because that means I basically must be a bus coming in. People are late for the bus. Look, watch. They're running for the bus. Oh, 3 of them are. There must be a bus coming. I bet the bus is coming up there somewhere. Let's have a look. Is the bus coming? Can't see it. Look, they're running from. Bomb threat? I don't know. No, can't see it. I was saying that the dog's walk, this entails about a 3k walk, and I do this twice a day now. And what's great about it is I don't actually see this as part of exercise. So for me, I tend to swallow up 6k a day. I could hear the bus. I tend to swallow up about 6k a day just in walking the dog, which is good really, because then when I do my own exercise, it means I can clock it up to about 10k, which is nice. I quite enjoy this part of the day. It's my part of, even though I've had lack of sleep, once I'm awake, I'm up, give me a coffee, it's even more up. This is just where normally I get my own thoughts, but today's a bit different because I brought you along with us anyway. But I tend to walk onto the outskirts of Callio, where there's an old banana plantation, and I'll show you that in a sec, where I can get him off his lead. He knows where he's going. He definitely knows where he's going. Get him off his lead, get him doing some exercise. It normally sets him up for the day where he can just chill. And then we can go and do our stuff. I just wanted to mention, I'm always out of breath on this bloody hill. I did really just want to serious note, just want to mention that about the school holiday things, because people get judged a lot. And as I said, it never affected my kids. And we're most probably a proven case study, because that's all you want for your kids really, isn't it? The Dutch have a good saying about that. All I want to do is give my kids a good education and a good set of teeth. We certainly do that. And then they're on the way. Right, more hill to do. And I'll get the dog off the lead. I'll see you in a minute, okay? You don't want to hear me breathing out my backside, do you? See you in a moment. This way. So I found this wasteland for him, which is at the top of Callio. It's an old, abandoned farmland because you've got the walls in, so it must be like a banana plantation or olives. I don't know what they do. That's actually the banana plantations there. You'll see. I'll show you better. And there's a hole up there that he tries to get through sometimes. The long walks that I used to do on the golf, those days are gone. It's they're just not here. There is an area further on where there's a lot of barren land, but you can't get to it. It's been taken over now by private property. So they've blocked, the private property's been blocked. They've blocked the pathway so you can't get through, unfortunately. So I'd have to drive out of Callio to, he loves it. I'd have to drive out of Callio to go and get him, and I don't want to do that because putting him in the car all the time is stressful for dogs, isn't it? I try and do that as little as possible. So I'll just try and get him out to get him off his lead and let him have a run around. But you can see, somebody's actually took the time to actually build this. Imagine doing that for a weekend. What are you doing on a weekend? Ooh, look at that. Look at that, full banana plantation. Next stop, Sainsbury's. It's not really this bit area that I want to show you, because I was going to show you, just for the dog lovers out there, this is what we're doing on this one. This vlog is for the dog lovers, by the way. I've always got to keep my eye out for the dogs. He's great with other dogs. They're not sometimes great with him. And then it scares their owners. So I'm very conscious if there's anybody else around, I'll stick him straight back on his lead. I don't want to frighten other people. It's the next field I want to show you where he gets his full run. You actually get to see Rolo in full action, because I've seen it a couple of times now. It's like pretty impressive for the size of dog that he is. Sometimes he looks like he ran in the 330 at Chepstow. There's a children's book there, isn't there, where the dog that became the horse that won the Grand National. I think that's a children's book. I don't know how you'd put that into... kids don't know what the Grand National is, don't you? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see all the grasshoppers around? There's loads around, man. You see them? I don't know if the camera's picking up. This is a field full of grasshoppers. If I walk across this bit, can you see them? Go a little bit higher. I'll leave this in if you can pick it up. He's like, don't judge me, don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Gets his dust bath. What are you doing? He's off. Absolutely full of grasshoppers, this one. This bit reminds me, he looks like the littlest hobo. Rollo! Just walking down the dust tracks. There he goes. But anyway, it's not this field, it's the next field I want to show you, because the next field is the one where where he actually really starts to open up his muscles and gives himself a good run. So I need to get back on the lead because we're near the road. Rollo, this way, come here. This way, come on. Come on. Yes, fella, here. Yes, good lad, good lad. Down. Come on. Stop it. Very excited. What are you doing? Showing yourself up, man. Showing yourself up on camera. Got a lot of energy we need to get rid of. And we normally tend to do that in the next field. Off you get, off. This is a working banana plantation. And it's nearly time for the bananas to get picked. So there's a lot more action going on around here at the moment, a lot more activity. Got to keep him on his lead. Got to keep him on his lead on this bit because there's cats everywhere around here. If he sees a cat, he's away. So I'm the one looking out for the cats. If all of a sudden I get dragged one direction, it's because he's seen a cat. There you go. Look at them. You don't get fresher than that. I wonder why they burn the bottom of them. It's like the bottom of the bananas have been killed off. Whether they're too small, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Look, there's loads. They're nearly ready. They'll be getting picked soon. So this area here, if there's no dogs, this area here is basically 4 fields, and it's the top field that I tend to go in with him. And we walk across the bottom field and then cut up to the top. He loves it, man. He loves it. Okay, so let me sort you out again. Are we on? We are on. Some of the vlogs are just going to be chewing gum for the ears and chewing gum for the eyes. Not really saying much. Just showing you what a nice Friday morning's like. Or what our Friday morning's like anyway. I'm not going to mention about subscribing to the channel on this one, because I do it a lot, and I'm going to make a purpose effort of not asking you to subscribe. Or, now that I've mentioned it, does that mean I've mentioned the subscriptions? I don't know. For those that have, thank you very much. For those that haven't, I'm sure your time will come and you'll get round to it when you're ready. And for those that don't want to, no problems whatsoever. Still need to show you who's running. We've got into a little trick, me and Rolo, to actually get his energy, a lot of energy out of it. And I'm really looking forward to showing it you. Because I only stumbled across it about 4 or 5 days ago. And it's in that field up there, on the other side of the walls. A little bit of a hairy track we've got to get past first of all, because we walk round the side, rather than so we stay away from the road. So we walk down this little sideway. There must have been a reservoir down here or something, or because you can see the barrier. Bit of a strange landscape here. It's been man-made, like a man-made blockade. I don't know what the history of that is. I'm sure Tim can tell us. Oh, great. People on the wander coming across. The dog will go and see him. They don't have a dog, so I'm not going to put him back on his lead. Yeah, Rolo's clocked him. He's looking at me. Rolo to say, what's going on? Am I allowed to go that way? Right, not sure what's happening. So we're going to walk down the side of this wall here. There is a track there. A bit precarious, but there is one. Hence the reason why my white trainers are no longer white trainers. They became off-white very, very quickly. So this is a little mountain track that we tend to take, which will get us into the field above. I'm trying to get onto that one up there. And you can see, because when I do this, I can have him off his lead. I know there's nobody going to be around. And this is ideal sort of landscape that I want, where we can be left in peace, really, so we don't get hassled by other dogs, so I can relax a little bit. Plus he gets his full exercise. It does mean that he's got paws like mountain boots, by the way. He doesn't have the soft pads that some dogs have that get carried and put in handbags. His are more like Desert Storm boots. He knows where he's going. Where you going, fella? You alright? Depending on how much energy he's got, depends on how much we can lose in this area. Nothing spectacular, just a straightforward field. We found, or I found, that Rolo, he loves sticks. Put you down. There, he knows it, look, he knows what's going on. He's coming over. Well, watch this, let's get... What's this? Rolo! Yeah, what's this? Yeah. good, isn't it? It's good. How are you doing, mate? All right. Last one, come on, last one, come on. Hey, hey. Good lad. Yes, boy. Good lad. So if you're wondering how to exercise a big dog, that's the way I do it. Because about 10 throws of sticks. How are you, mate? How are you doing? How are you? Is that good? That's him sorted for the rest of the day. As is me. So, happy Friday, people. Happy Friday. Have a great one. Hopefully it puts a smile on your face. That's puts a smile on my face. As always, you know what to do. See you on the next one.